Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we will be talking about the Barcelona v Bayern pre-match preview. And so we are finally here. We are 24 hours away from this match from happening and I'm super excited. I cannot wait for this match. And since we are talking about this pre-match preview between Bayern and Barcelona, I do want to talk about the quarterfinal that did happen a couple of hours ago. It is official. PSG have gone through. PSG will be going to the semifinal after beating Atalanta with a world-class display from Neymar Jr. Now I know that he missed 2 or 3 big chances, but besides that, Neymar Jr. was the main creator for PSG, and I think that without him, PSG would not be in this position. And the reason why I did bring that match up is because this does raise a question, and that is, what if Barcelona do not click? What if Barcelona is in a situation against Bayern where they don't click and they're going to have to depend on a player to produce a moment of magic? And that is the last thing that we do want, right? Because after everything that we have been talking about in this channel, we have talked about Barcelona playing as a unit. But just what if, right? What if Barcelona do not click and Setien gets it all wrong? What if we have to depend on one player? And that is the reason why I want to make this video, is because I do want to make a pre-match preview, but the main topic of this video is going to be who could be the players that could potentially show up in the match against Bayern Munich. And so this video is going to be a hybrid of that topic, the pre-match preview, and some Barcelona daily news. It's going to be a very exciting video, so let's first start with the squad list. And here's the squad list. We can see that every player that we have expected to be in the squad list is here, and we do have 2 surprises. One of them is Dembele. This is a player where we have questioned so many times if Dembele is going to be in the squad list or participate in any of the matches in this year's UCL, and here we have it. Dembele is in the squad list. Now the question is Setien going to utilize this player? The second surprise from the squad list is the player Martin Braithwaite, because we have announced multiple times that Martin Braithwaite is not supposed to be registered for the UCL. He originally only was registered to play in La Liga. So why are we seeing Martin Braithwaite in this squad list? And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Braithwaite will travel to Lisbon in the event that if several players from the squad test positive to COVID, UEFA protocol would allow him to get registered in the Champions League and play. So for example, if Suarez or Griezmann do get that illness, Martin Braithwaite could be registered to replace that player. And so now I do want to move on to the main meat of this video, and that is who could be the players to show up against Bayern Munich. And again, this is a very important discussion to have, because we need to keep finding solutions and alternatives just in case plan A, plan B, or plan C does not work out. And so the first player that I do want to talk about is Riqui Puig. Now I know that this player had just started to show up in this season. He is a brand new player. He is a player that we have been wanting to see in every match, and having Barcelona give the responsibility towards a young man like this is a huge gamble. Previously in the last video, I did explain that one of the most important things for Barcelona to do against Bayern is to break that high defensive line, and one of the main fundamentals in order to start that play is to have a player who can be very precise when providing those through balls, because quite simply, one of the best ways to break a high defensive line is through balls. And look, I know that Barcelona have Busquets, De Jong, Vidal, Sergio Roberto, all 4 who are quality players, but I think that out of the 5 midfielders that I have mentioned, Riqui Puig is that player that's more than capable to get the job done. And I want to focus on Bayern Munich just for a second, right? Because what makes Bayern Munich so eligible to implement this high defensive strategy? Because a high defensive line does give you high risk. And one of the main reasons why Bayern Munich is so willing to implement this strategy is because they cover the ground extremely well, knowing that their defensive line does provide a lot of space right behind those defenders. If for some reason Barcelona do end up using Dembele and Dembele makes that run to that space, Bayern Munich have the players in order to track back, real athletic players. For example, Alphonso Davies, who is one of the fastest young defenders at the moment, and they also have David Alaba, who is a defender with pace and is more than enough to be able to handle one of the fastest players in the world. The other reason why Bayern can easily implement this high defensive strategy is because they do have a goalkeeper named Neuer. This is a goalkeeper that doesn't just stay inside the goal. He is a goalkeeper that we have seen multiple times come outside the box. He is that player to fill in that space that Bayern do leave behind, and that is why they feel so comfortable, is because they know that Neuer is fast enough, he is smart enough in order to make those runs if those through balls are made, and Neuer knows that he could get that ball before our forwards can get to that ball. And that is why Bayern is so successful with this defensive line, which means that on Barcelona's part, Barcelona needs to have that midfielder that can provide those precise passes. They have to be perfect, and besides Lionel Messi, who is more than capable to do that, Riqui Puig is favored to make that happen. Moving on to the second player on the list, and that is Antoine Griezmann. And so we have been talking about Ansu Fati and Dembele playing on that left wing area for Barcelona, but what about Griezmann? What's going to be Griezmann's role in this match? Does he even have a place? And Griezmann is a player that has not had his best season with Barcelona, but in this match against Bayern, Griezmann does have a huge role to play. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we are going to be playing one of the best teams in the world that is extremely lethal when attacking. And when we do face a team like that, Barcelona do need to defend as a unit. And the best way to make that happen is by implementing Griezmann in that starting 11. Griezmann's off the ball work is sensational. He knows how to defend, he knows how to track back, and that is something that Barcelona really do need, especially with this aging Barcelona. Griezmann has the athleticism in order to contribute defensively. And one of the biggest qualities that Griezmann does have that I believe is extremely underrated with FC Barcelona is his positioning, his ability to time his runs extremely well. Over the course of this whole season, Griezmann has showed time and time again how well he can time his runs. And again, that is part of the play on how to beat a high defensive line, how to successfully beat down Bayern Munich's defense. If Griezmann can time his runs well against Bayern, I think that Griezmann can be successful in that match. And just to give you guys examples of what exactly I'm talking about, look at the goal that Griezmann did score against Eibar when Barcelona did play away. Another example could be when Griezmann did score a goal against Borussia Dortmund from a sensational pass from Lionel Messi in the UEFA Champions League. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Griezmann can be an important piece for Barcelona if he is used right. Now, the last player that I do want to talk about is Lionel Messi. This is a player that has historically proven on why he is made for moments like this, for matches like this. And I honestly would not be surprised if Lionel Messi out of nowhere pulls off a Liverpool performance. A performance where he does take down a team on his own. And I think that out of all the players that's going to be used in this match against Bayern, Messi wants this UCL the most. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if we really pay attention to how Lionel Messi has changed his style of play, you would see that Messi is hungrier than ever to get this UCL back to FC Barcelona. Because let's take a step back, right? Let's go 2 or 3 weeks back when Barcelona were competing for La Liga. Messi was in a phase where he did have a bad goal form. He was not able to score goals. He was not lethal enough. He looked like he was out of it. Yes, was he providing assists for his other teammates? But he wasn't the Lionel Messi where we can say that is the Lionel Messi that we know. He was missing so many chances. And now that we are here, seeing what Messi has done against Napoli, I really do believe that Messi is working on his way to become that vintage Messi that we know. After seeing that solo goal from Napoli, followed up with that disallowed goal that Messi did score, he looked like he was unstoppable. It looked like Napoli could not do anything about it. And then followed up with the incident between Messi and Koulibaly. That incident would have never happened if Messi never pressured, but Messi did. This is something that Messi has not done throughout the whole season. To basically sum up Messi's work ethic in this season, Messi was that player that saved his energy, did not pressure the defenders because he knew that he did not have the same energy like he used to. But in this match against Napoli, he gave it his all. He pressured the defenders. He wanted that ball as quickly as possible and score those goals. And I think that it is clear Messi wants to give more onto the table because he knows that this is a one-off match. We are in a situation where whoever loses will be out and the winner will progress to the semifinals, and he will be less willing to conserve his energy against Bayern. There will be no first leg or second leg, and Messi is well aware of that. And I honestly would not be surprised if we see Messi on the right wing, left wing, playing as a striker, playing as a midfielder. I really do expect Messi to be everywhere in that match against Bayern. And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Messi is 100% and will face Bayern in full condition. His progression is outstanding and will reach the quarterfinals being 100% fit. So all eyes is going to be on Lionel Messi like every Champions League. I do expect Bayern Munich to give a lot of problems to FC Barcelona. This is a Bayern Munich team that we do have to respect. We cannot say that we're going to easily beat Bayern. Bayern has played the matches where the world of football has to pay their respects, and it is our responsibility to do our homework and provide these strategies well in order for us to progress to the semifinals. And I do want to move on to some news concerning Bayern Munich, and it says here that it is official. Alphonso Davies has adopted adductor problems. He did not take part in today's session as a precautionary measure, and this is a huge loss for Bayern. Is Davis injured, and will he be out in the match against Barcelona? I don't think he will, but I think that this is telling us that Davis might not be 100% fit going up against Barcelona, and that is absolutely huge for the club. Could Davis face Barcelona not being 100% match fit? Because if that's the case, I really do expect Messi to take advantage of that situation. And so whatever happens with Alphonso Davis, we will be covering it here in this channel and discuss how FC Barcelona as a whole can take advantage of that. And now moving on to the lineup. This will be the predicted lineup that I do expect Quique Setien to put out. I do expect Quique Setien to apply a 4-3-3 formation with Ter Stegen being in goal, Alba playing the left back position, Lenglet and Piqué being our center backs, and having Semedo on that right back area. I do expect Semedo to have a massive responsibility to be able to cover Alphonso Davis and provide some support to Lionel Messi. Our midfield is going to be Busquets, Vidal, and De Jong, and our front three is going to be no other than Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Antoine Griezmann. My alternative lineup that I do expect Setien to do would be a 4-4-2 formation with the same defensive lineup, but our midfield will be De Jong, Busquets, Vidal, and Sergi Roberto on the right wing area. In that way, Sergi Roberto will be able to cover for Semedo if Semedo does decide to move more forward than usual. And our front two is going to be Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. And the reason why I do predict these lineups is because I do expect Setien to pick a lineup where Barcelona can be more reserved, to be more in the safe spot. We have seen Setien try and do that throughout this whole 9 months, and I don't expect that to change. And so moving on to the substitutions, I honestly don't know if Setien is going to either use Ansu Fati or Dembele later in this match. Whoever it may be, either Ansu Fati or Dembele, it will work out well. And I did put out a poll on Flick and on Instagram for people to vote on who Setien should choose to play on that left wing area. And it was very 50-50. Some people wanted Dembele to play, some people wanted Ansu Fati to play. But I think that in the end, either Ansu Fati or Dembele would be able to bring enough damage in order for us to increase our chances into the semifinals. And I also do expect Riqui Puig to come in later in this match and replace either Vidal or Sergi Roberto. And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Setien's only question right now is Dembele. In principle, the Frenchman could be discharged on Thursday after training, although he's not scheduled to play against Bayern unless there's an extreme need. So it's still very 50-50 if Dembele is going to even participate in this match, but hopefully we do get to see Dembele play 15 or maybe even 10 minutes. But that'll be it for today's Barcelona v Bayern pre-match preview. Just a reminder, I am going to post a post-match review after the match is over. We will be discussing what we did like about this match, what we did not like about this match, what was your favorite moments, and what was your least favorite moments. We will be discussing it here in this channel. So if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm happy that you guys are here. Follow me in this journey through the UCL, and hopefully it does not end on Friday night. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.